Gotta feed my little monsters. Eat. Feast. Oh. I'll turn my AC on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Gilgamesh is here. Mr. Gilgamesh. Oh. I didn't get the reward last time? Or is it because I quit the game and he's still here? Did he give me another reward? Riot Magic.
Okay.
That is actually... wait.
Ooh, boy.
I got it done. Actually,
That's
no, I can do one more. Well, I'm gonna put the WoW one in as well.
No, it's useless. Because if I wanna have the Riot Magic effects by itself, it's just good to just build the Black Mage affinity, because it would just make Riot Magic better. So just have it on the element that's while not having a Black Magic affinity is like, it doesn't make any sense. Because Riot Magic makes it so that the MP limit increases based on the magic damage dealt, right? And it requires 400% Black Mage affinity. And amulets can just give you that effect, this particular amulet that I've just found. However, if I'm gonna make a build that uses Riot Magic, makes sense to just like get to the 400 affinity, because on the way to the 400 affinity, my magic damage will increase, because I'll get Warlock's Wisdom, Warlock's Wisdom 2, magic attack bonus, Warlock's Wisdom 3, you know, magic attack bonus 2, which will just make Riot Magic better. There's no point in just having Riot Magic with all these effects. So this amulet is not that useful, actually. Alright.
Should I keep these open games?
Take this Eater.
Here?
Eater!
I fight for my friends.
Perfect.
What were you gonna think? Oh well, I guess I can segue into this. Dude, I've got one I'm waiting to throw at Livia just to fucking shit him up. Yeah, I'll play it.
That's awesome.
Other than that, I just got a few other little bits to pop. I got one specifically for sure, which is the fatality thing for Mortal Kombat.
You gotta get Chaos.
I was looking, man. I was fucking looking. I couldn't find anything.
Oh, it's all good. I mean, you can. How does the soundboard work? Can you upload the audio?
Yeah, if you got the file, I'll take it from you. I'll get rid of, honestly, I'll get rid of Golden Wind.
I don't have the file, but you can just download it from YouTube.
Hmm.
Okay.
I am good to go back and see if anyone else wants to join. How do you feel about that? Or have you got everything set up for here?
Now let's go back.
Alright.
And we're back.
Hey, I know it's been a long time.
It's
40 years, I
40
believe.
years.
Damn, Victor, we share our same brain cell again?
It's been 40 years since we've defeated Nergigante. I don't fucking know.
Actually, that's probably an accurate number.
It has been a long time since we played Monster Hunter World, but there's no reason for me to play Monster Hunter World.
Yeah, unfortunately. It's funny because they still use the world as the model for Monster Hunter. Rise didn't mean shit to anyone, apparently.
As the model for Monster Hunter? What do you mean?
Because, like, in the mobile game, they're using everything from world. There's not a single thing that, like, indicates Rise.
In terms of story
like-
or like gameplay?
Gameplay.
Ah,
Armors and the monsters you see, all world. Even the movie which also was kind of just based at the time, was mostly centered around world. I'm just saying, like, they're kind of still sucking its toes.
yeah, I mean, it was the most successful one. That makes sense.
Hmm. Freedom Unite players sitting there, it's just like, when would our day come?
Oh, I mean, never.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the Monster Hunter 1 guy just stood behind us like, you fool.
What what is there to say? Like, isn't Freedom Unite's like, what is so special about Freedom Unite that the other games don't have?
Up until 4 you? It was a G rank.
That's it?
Literally, pretty much, yeah. And they had every weapon, but yeah, it's changed over time.
Tryu has G rank too.
Yeah. Well, the thing about Tryu is that it wasn't as hard at all. Like, I'll vouch for that too, because I remember playing it. It wasn't that hard, but it was still good. There were some fun fights, especially fucking, I can't remember his freaking name, the freaking lava boy.
Agnator.
No, the other one, the one that sits in the water.
The lava boy that sits in the water in Tryu?
Yeah. It's a.
Oh,
other
right,
guy, I
right,
can't
yeah, the
remember it.
last guy. Yeah.
The coolest fight in that game was probably Abyssal Guy Chris.
I don't remember that fight actually. I do remember Ivory like Icarus.
Yeah, that's the one everyone tends to remember. But yeah, there was also another one called Abyssal, which was just a black one. But you get to fight in the same area today, as I believe. So that was cool.
Ah, yeah. I never managed to get too far because the people I played with stopped playing. And I was solo. It was taking too long. So I got to that Golden Sidious. I beat him, and I was like, okay, for you time, or something like that. Some other game came out, I think.
I see.
Yeah.
Thankfully, in my case, I still had a couple of friends that I was still hanging out with at the time that was playing it. And they won't put down Monster Hunter once they get a hold of a game. So I was able to like get through it pretty much.
Nice.
Plus, I was motivated. I finally got a hold of dual blades again, and it was improved. It was like, yeah, these are the best ones. Woo!
All right.
Because that is something I will definitely say. The slower like attack speed and way of fighting of the previous Dual Blades just did not sit right with me.
I don't remember. Wait, you're talking about Freedom Unites into the Dual Blades?
Because Monster Hunter Portable Turd changed the way Dual Blades fight.
Right.
Before that, they used to have like a really more slower attack.
I see.
And honestly, unless you were like running dual anything in terms of like dual statuses and stuff like that, there wasn't really anything going for them. You were kind of better off just grabbing your sword shield or a long sword.
Okay.
The one Unite guy is like, I'm tired of your shit. Pops up in your chat.
Welcome, One Unites guy, who's watching Stranger Paradise for some reason.
You know,
And not
he
just, playing Unites.
Damn, why aren't you playing the same game for like 12 years, man? What's wrong
Dude,
with
there
you?
are so many people that are like that. I just... it's weird to me. And they always hate on the new game. But for some mysterious reason, it's always the people who can't, like, run the game. I wonder. Is that correlated?
I think sometimes it does. I think sometimes... The only game that... I played Rise, I did not like it. The only game I really like gave the biggest shit about was like For You, which I thought about. It was like, yeah, I can see why you like that game. It's a really good game, but still.
It seems like I'm being limited here, actually, on my monster affinity. So I should probably switch from this build after I get to Ronin level 9 on this.
I don't know.
Okay. I do have another build already set up, so it won't take too long to just switch. Yeah. It's really weird because I feel like the end game of Rise is better planned, but people seem to hate it. I guess they don't like repeating fights, but like, bro, you're just repeating fights in World as well. Like, the only different fights is Safijiva and Koviterov. That's it.
I think the way they did it, though, compared to World, was a little bit underwhelming. Because there was a lot of build-up to Fatalis.
Right.
Between
they didn't have
and Safijiva.
the spectacle like World did.
Yeah, they didn't go. They didn't have like the big like stepping stone in terms of monsters.
True, I see what
like,
you mean. Yeah, because they were like teasing stuff all the time. It's like, oh, there's this another monster that's even bigger, and there were like previews and stuff like that.
Like Amatsu honestly felt like Electron, and I think that's where like people, especially considering they're from the same generation and have the same type of vibe. It has that thing of just like, we probably should have got something else. But, we got the one Melzino where said, yeah, Amatsu was the Fatalis of this game. Just like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind too much. I think it's cool. And the game is hard enough when it wants to be. It's just one of those things where I think people got a little like disappointed by that.
Hey, maybe graphics do matter after all, huh?
Oh no, I don't give a flying fuck about the graphics. I never did. Generally, it's just freaking. It's just how things are presented and done, I guess. But hey, it's free content. Like crying about it doesn't really change anything.
Cry about it.
Damn, imagine crying about it.
I cry.
Dantereaver Tim.
I agree with him. Alright, it's time to cry in Stranger Paradiso.
Oh, dude, you'll be happy to know I sung My Way in karaoke.
I am very happy. I keep forgetting that it's even in Stranger, actually.
Yeah, I had to, and I did a good job at it too, I think, so that was good.
Nice.
I think check daylight savings.
Don't worry, we got this. Time for a change.
Frozen Hills. I don't care about the Frozen Hills. I just want to know when it happens in America.
Ouch. I died twice? Okay. I need to focus. High potion.
Oh, but see him.
To the other side.
There's is the. I don't want our bar. Okay.
Oh, I didn't use Sentinel, that's why.
Think before you strike.
Okay. Oh boy, that's gonna be a bit rough.
Annihilate you.
Alright, 2 more bosses to go.
No, I'll be in the middle of the yeah.
No Phoenix stands. For the Lich? Should be easy.
Watch.
Shut your mouth! I love Jet Chaos, I love Jet Chaos, I love Jet Chaos.
For a change. This is the one.
Bop.
This is the one.
No, I'm still hungry.
Come on out. This is the one. Time for a change. This is the one. Time for a change.
Did they increase the parry window or did I just get better at the game?
Time for a change.
Oh, bro was still alive. What the hell? I saw a really good movie yesterday on
No.
Netflix called Reptile with Benicio del Toro. It's like a detective movie. It was awesome.
Interesting. I haven't heard of it before, so
It's brand new on Netflix.
Time for a change.
It's a Netflix movie.
nice. I'll have to look for it. Then again, I haven't got Netflix at the moment. Yeah.
That was
Speaking of that, show on Netflix, I was watching it on in Kurtz's house, and I ended up watching this anime of this guy he was an isekai, came back, and has a magical powers, but he was also like kind of treated like an ogre when he was over there because of how ugly he was.
Is it Uncle from Another World?
Yes, it is. It
I didn't
looks
watch
interesting.
it. I looked at it and I
You
was like,
didn't
I'm not watching this shit.
Dude, I was howling. I liked it.
I see.
What danger?
I am racist towards isekais, I will admit.
Hey, not every isekai is good. I agree. Some are good though. Like, isn't Konosuba isekai?
It's good despite it being an isekai. The parts where they remind you that it's an isekai, it's the worst parts in the show.
I see. You know, Grimguard does something similar. They like at the start they have them there. I guess more just to throw them into the world at the age they are in, with no idea what's going on. But very quickly it kind of goes out the window. They just bring it up a couple of times of like remembering certain things, but then forgetting.
Hmm.
There is some shit later on with one of the characters, but it's not too important. Generally, they're now part of the world they're in, and that's kind of it. Anything else is just like lingering shit from the other one.
But is the show good enough?
Oh, it's fucking great. And you don't actually see that in the show. Though. That's more from the light novels.
You don't see it? What do you mean?
Like you don't see the additional stuff involving like the previous life. It's mostly just them mentioning they remember video games, like the word video games, but they don't know what it is.
Right.
But they don't do it often. They do it a couple of times.
Right. So like, why didn't they just make it like a fantasy show?
I think specifically to throw them into the world, the age they are.
Right. That makes sense.
Which, like, if we want to be like technical, Digimon was technically one of the first isekai.
Yeah. But Digimon was fine.
But yeah, I don't know. I like how Vanguard does it. Unfortunately, isekai is just really popular, so.
Yeah, unfortunately. Because, like, I'm thinking about, like, one of my favorite shows, like, for example, if JoJo was an isekai, I'd be like, this is shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
If One Piece was an isekai, I'd be like, this is shit. Like, none of this matter. This world is not real.
Oh, you're not fond of the "it was all a dream" kind of scenario, are you?
It's actually, I'm not that. I don't mind that much, if it's interesting enough.
I see.
So like, if the isekai is interesting enough, I'll tolerate it. I'll tolerate the fact that it's an isekai, but usually it isn't interesting enough. Or it doesn't. The fact that it's an isekai doesn't add anything to the story. Like, it might as well just be a fantasy story. That's what most of what happens.
I feel like the reason people do that shit as well is so they can get shit from one end to the other, but still have like all the fantasy races and booba and shit like that too.
Right. I guess I'm just contradicting myself because I'm like, yeah, if it's interesting enough, I don't care if it's an isekai, and then, but like, no, I actually do care. So the dream stuff, if it was all, I don't think I've actually maybe, no. I think only games I've seen being like, yeah, it was all a dream, but I'm fine with it because like I played the game, so I interacted with it, you know? So for me it's better, but like, if I'm watching a movie and then at the end of the movie was all a dream, I'll definitely get mad. Or in an anime, I probably would get mad, yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I know Mario 2 pissed off a lot of people because of that very premise too.
Ah, bro, but come on, it's like Mario, there's no story. Like, you already played the game, you know?
I know people were heartbroken over fucking Link's Awakening.
Yeah, that one is kind of fucked up.
It's fucked. I love how I love that one because of the way they did it. It's just like, yeah, no, this is fucked, and I love how fucked it is. I love Majora's Mask, so.
Yeah. Klonoa as well, right? Wasn't it like the dream world and then you have to come back and the dream will be destroyed? That's pretty cool. I like when there's the consequences of the fact that it is a dream. You know, that can work.
And the thing is, like, if you think about it logically, him coming back was like the only logical thing that could have been done. He was out at sea. He was dead anyway.
Yeah. True.
But yeah, like they were all dead anyway, not just him. But it's still fucked though. Ah, God.
What the fuck? I've never seen that monster do that attack. It's the first time. Bro, why does this game have like 10 billion like secrets? And no one cares. No one cares about the best game ever made. Nah, maybe not the best game, but no one cares about the best Final Fantasy game ever made. Nah, maybe that's too much. No one cares about the game of the year. There you go.
When did this come out? Last year or this year?
I'm pretty sure it was this year.
Oh boy. Well, what came out this year?
Fucking Tears of the Kingdom.
I could keep going.
Yeah, it's the best game of the year.
Nah, cap. I haven't even started playing.
I will shit on Tales. Tales. I will shit on Tears of the Kingdom. It's a good game. I think it's a. But from what I've seen of fucking Stranger in Paradise, I think it's the better game.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. That's awesome.
Cause like, I don't know. It's more Breath of the Wild with extra shit, right?
Well, a lot of extra shit. Cause like, Tears of the Kingdom is for the person that's just like has a billion hours to play fucking video games, and just can like do shit for like 8 hours, and then it's like, okay, I finally accomplished something. You know. That's how I feel like playing Breath of the Wild too. In this game, I'm doing shit, I'm killing stuff. It was like I'm done. You know. That's the biggest difference. Like, every time I think of playing Breath of the Wild, I'm like, it's literally a chore to play this game.
I get that. Like, yeah.
And, so like, I don't know. I don't want to be... Obviously, Tears of the Kingdom is an excellent game. It's just like... I haven't played it. I can't say anything. I can't say anything. I am just comparing it to Breath of the Wild. Yeah, it's just like... I'd rather play this than play... Because like, I feel like there's no incentive. However, I do think like, once I get to it, I will enjoy it. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna have to fucking explore those depths, you know? And do shit there. I don't know.
I'm not expecting you to come back and tell me I'm capping.
You really? So you have Tears of the Kingdom, right? And you're saying that it's a... Okay.
I think it's a good game. I'm enjoying it, but there's a lot to do, and honestly, I don't know. It's the Minecraft thing, I guess. It's like if you want to do all the cool shit, then go for it. But most of the time, I'm not doing that. I'm just exploring around.
Right.
And going through like different parts. Because I'm not gonna spoil where the fuck I'm going, but you know. But yeah. I end up doing a lot of the stuff that was in Tears of the Kingdom, not Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild as well, and I'm just like, yeah.
I see. Cause like in Breath of the Wild, it's like it's interesting exploration, but like it boils down to like you're exploring and then you find a shrine, and that's it, you know. So after a while, you're just like, okay, like, is there nothing new to the game? You're just finding shrines all the time, you know. However, Tears of the Kingdom seems to be different than that.
That's true.
I don't know. Yeah, I just haven't played it. I can't claim that this is the best game of the year. It's my personal favorite, I guess.
That's a total legit sentence. It's my favorite game of this year.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Personally, there's been a lot of games I think have been really good, great potential. But then I'm thinking of other games that came before it too. Like, I'll give you an example. Fucking Elden Ring.
Right.
I think Elden Ring's a great game. I think structurally, story-wise, it's fantastic. Probably the best they've ever made.
Yes.
But out of all the games I want to play out of that catalog, I'm more inclined to play Bloodborne right now. And Dark Souls. Because
going
they're
back
the
to Elden
classics for
Ring
me.
and do a second playthrough is like impossible. There's too much to do, right?
That's the problem with that game. It's like,
Yeah.
replayability isn't really thought about too much. I'm just like,
No.
no, because
yeah.
it's too fucking big.
It's too much. Too much. I'm dreading coming back to it. Actually, I haven't beaten it. I'm dreading because I'm going like I don't know how. I'm not gonna remember how to play this game. I'm not remembering like what quest line I was in. You know, like
It's fucking
like with the
wild.
items that I'm gonna have to like pick up and stuff. Because I was like, I'm not doing a blind playthrough, you know. So I'm just like I gotta remember because I wanted to 100% all the quests, you know.
We got this.
Plus, like, with the balance changes, my build is, like, not nearly as strong as it used to be. So I was like, well, should I just respec everything? Should I just, like, waste my Titanites? Just keep going? Will I even be able to beat any of the bosses?
I will say this now. If you were using a blood build at all, that's still fine.
Okay. Because they did nerf blood builds, and mine was a blood build.
They've got the thing where they've made it so PvE is fine. PvE is a different story.
Oh, yeah, they did that. True, okay.
Take much more.
But yeah.
I'm moving.
Hell yeah.
You know what? I know I said I wanted to get to floor 200 in this game, but I kind of want to play Wulong.
No problem.
Yeah. Gotta scratch the itch of playing Team Ninja game that I'm not familiar with. Or, you know, haven't completed, I guess.
How much is Wulong right now?
It's probably full price. They just released the DLC. Bro, stop dying, Ash.
Like,
Now
fucking
Sophia
die,
died.
dude.
It's funny how like there are two characters in this game that I know people names the same in real life. I don't know a single Jack though. It's quite funny.
You don't know a Jack?
No?
I see. I unfortunately have a great grandfather named Jack, and he is a right piece of shit. But anyway,
Damn.
it's weird because he's like one of few cases, but I know a lot of other Jacks are actually good people. However, Michael, that's a name I tend to run into that have tons of arseholes.
Damn.
Dude, I only know two Michaels, one of them being myself that isn't an asshole, and I'm not always on the nose either. Fucking,
That's crazy.
I don't know what it is with that name, it's just fucking cursed.
I do believe like, nah, maybe not. maybe it's just like cognitive bias, but it almost feels like
It's
certain
probably-
names, like people with certain names have certain personalities. You know, like the name decides a personality for them. It's weird.
Like Karen.
Yeah, I guess like Aaron. Yeah, like the meme. But for real, like I actually feel like that. I don't know.
No, I get that. I get that. I don't think Karen actually is that bad. I've seen a few nice people with that name. It's just one of those names that just gets popped up all the time. Oh god, dude.
It's just I honestly think that it's cognitive bias.
Yeah, most likely is. Oh man, I'm feeling it. I'm a hero
Well-
player again.
You're playing what?
I'm a hero player again. I can feel it.
Oh. I'm gonna soul burst.
So worst. You...
Not soul burst. Fucking Lightbringer.
Time for a change.
This goblin's going crazy. Die goblin.
Googling.
Goblin.
Googling now. God. Alright. Leak Shokan.
Nice try. Alright.
No rest.
Revive these guys. Buff
Nice
up.
cock. It's almost as big as mine. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Isn't over yet.
Oh no. I'm in trouble. Come on.
Hero card, man. So what do I add?
I need to kill this Chaos Goblin.
Dirty place, your face in the night.
They've got friends.
I'm always up for a challenge.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm going to do that. I am going to consume the cheese, Gromit.
The cheese?
Oh, God. I kind of want to watch Wallace and Gromit now.
Any victory is worth celebrating.
Do it. I mean, where can you watch it?
Wonder what's in there.
YouTube, I guess. All the old episodes are on there.
That's very true. I love the movie.
Hmm. That is very fair.
The movie is so good.
This is the one.
Cinematic masterpiece. Mwah.
It's unfortunate that it wasn't that movie. It was flushed away. But because like Albarn and I think it was DreamWorks were fighting so badly, they had enough. They were like, "We're done. This is our last movie."
Oh.
And yeah, Flushed Away was the last one. And I will say this: I love Flushed Away. It's a great movie, but fuck me, the shit that was going on. They were doing it the entire time because they were trying to like, they had like stupid rules like. Every one of these movies needs to have an American in it.
Oh.
That's why there's like in Pushed Away, they made it very evident about how they felt about it because they made the guy actually wear fat with a cowboy hat.
I see.
They did not care.
That's funny
But,
as fuck.
Oh no, they pulled no punches.
I'm just gonna freaking dismantle all this crap. No reason to keep this? Flushed Away came out when I was a child, so I didn't know about any of that was happening.
I didn't know it either, man, until like years and years later. I would not sweat it.
Flee buff duration. I need to lock this.
Yep.
Dopamine moments. You're still here, bro? You got another chair for me? Yeah.
Damn, you're still there?
Gilgamesh was like, I'm not leaving. Here's another rift, bruh. Do it. Do it, stupid. Oh, Tyrant is maxed out at level 7? Damn, I have to make a white mage build then now. Fuck. I don't know how to build my mage. Night mage? White mage? I guess I could use it to complement an existing build already. Like instead of going Void Knight Cyclic Warrior, I could go Cyclic Warrior and White Mage. Oh! Wait, I unlocked the level 10 of this? Was it because I went up a floor? I can keep going with Ronin and Samurai then. It sucks. No, actually I do need the White Mage, because if I want to keep using the usability of this, might as well raise the White Mage. Unless like the next floor will let me keep raising the job affinity of this guy. What about Serena? Dragoon still has some points left. I really wish one of the party members could become a white mage, man. That would be so helpful.
Damn, bro. Do I need to like join your game?
If you had like an end game save file, maybe you could.
I just be like, hold on, let me become a white mage. No way, I'll just be a paladin.
You can be
I
a
don't
paladin.
That's actually kind of wild. I feel like it's like the most un-Jack Garland class. Just
I
like,
mean, bro,
just call me-
he's a warrior of light. What do you mean?
I know what he turns into.
Obviously, everyone knows at this point.
It was never a spoiler. We always
No.
knew.
So he can be a knight of destiny, and a black knight. Can he be a
Like that.
paladin? Yeah, no, paladin is one of the classes you get. Yeah. Forgot, because I barely play it. Paladin, Royal Guard, and Holy Knight.
Holy night. Alright.
They also gave us Ninja, Fuma Ninja, Shadow Master, and a different class entirely that's kind of ninja. It's Assassin.
Oh,
It's very
shit.
interesting. Yeah, like they
I
were
heard-
very like, yeah, you ninja assassin roguemans have fun.
Nah, I like assassins, especially when I have black hair, wear a cool black and red dress, and I have 2 needles. Actually, low-key have a crush on your, but anyway. It's fucking cartoon crush, so it doesn't mean shit.
Card game crush.
Cause card Game Crush. You know, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna show you two pictures. There is two cards I do low-key have a crush on.
Let me just
Funnily enough,
Real
from
quick.
decks I play as well.
get this maxed out. I'm going through the card.
Time for a change.
Almost sent that to her. Jesus Christ, that
Hell
would have
yeah,
been fun.
insanely high affinity. What does this do again? A last resort. This is treasure hunter. Did you post it already? Oh yeah, you haven't.
I showed you the ninja one.
Damn, she looks fucking cool. Hell yeah.
Doesn't she?
She looks awesome.
Wait, what? Wait, they're already doing. Oh, Jesus Christ, they're already doing feet pics over. God damn it.
People drew feet fan arts of the character.
Not her, although they will. This other one here.
Yeah, it looks cool too. Arif vibes.
Oh God. They're the worst.
It's like young Arif.
I can see it. Damn. Got a type? I hope not. Anyway. But yeah, fucking. One's a ninja, the other one's a time thief. Like that, as you will.
You like what you like, man.
Yeah. I guess so. I don't.
Okay. Right. I need to make a white mage build. I will save this build though. This is the optimal, and I'm not sure if I had the optimal saved. Save battle sets. There you go.
Save battle.
All right. Time to spend an hour and a half or more making this build. Because not only I'm gonna have to make a white mage build, but I'm gonna have to think of another build to complement it. I'm gonna go white mage, but I don't like going both classes on the same thing. Seems like a waste. Alright, Alabaster Lord or Seer? Reganga, Protega, Shell, and Histego can only be triggered. I guess engage is full but will not consume MP. Do I care? Do I care about that? I feel like there's ways to get MP super fast. Or the other one is not that good, so I might as well just go with that one then. I could make a white mage ninja build.
Ooh. That sounds kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, white mage plus ninja as the other one. Because ninja doesn't use mana for its special ability. So I could use it to like chain cancel, right? I guess I could just use rapid cancel instead, but I could have eliminate rapid cancel from the equation. I could also do a really funny build that I saw that makes you invincible completely, pretty much invincible. The Swift Pugilist. I could try that actually. 'Cause honestly, I don't need to raise the ninja. Sadly, the ninja affinity is not that great in this game, so not really that many situations where I need it. The assassin one is pretty good though. Let's see what the ninja does again.
Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of assassins, Mirage is out.
Mirage? Yeah, Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. Assassin's Creed Mirage.
Yeah, so like Shadow Master gives you like critical hits to reduce the enemy's max break gauge. Who cares? Doesn't matter. That's like in all ability, the way of the ninja is all ability attacks with permanently decrease enemy break gauge recovery. Like doesn't matter either. Very sad that these are the effects. My assassin has ephemeral thoughts. Applies an additional ability bonus to all abilities that grant stat bonuses. If you're going agility, high agility build, really good. This is really, really, really good. Because then you don't have to use combo abilities that like scale with agility. They will all scale with agility if you have this. So it's excellent.
Hmm. Yeah.
All right, help me decide. Help me decide, bro.
Alright, what's up?
I need to think of a class that I will use with white mage.
White man.
Yeah, with white mage.
Well, saying black mage just means you're making a stage, so I'll forgo that. White mage.
I could go black mage, but I think one of my party members can be a black mage. No, let me check.
Yeah, I think they can.
Yes. Yeah, Sophia can become a black mage, so I can just make her a black mage, and then that will raise it. Plus, she can also become a sage.
Hmm. Honestly, sage is honestly going to heal on itself, or is it different in this game?
It can heal himself, yes. It has both white mage and black mage magic. It just doesn't have meteor and
Open magic.
the super rays or whatever it's called. Okay, so here are the classes. Here are the classes: sword fighter, swordsman, Ronin. Not gonna use Ronin because I was already using it. Pugilist, marauder, mage, duelist, lancer, pilgrim. I kind of want to go pilgrim actually. Marksman, fucking warrior, knight, berserker, thief, monk, black mage, red mage. I could go red mage. Dragoon, samurai. Don't want to go samurai. Evoker. Evoker could be interesting actually. Hunter could be interesting. Don't want to go dark knight. Don't want to go paladin. Don't want to go ninja because it's gonna be useless. Assassin, sadly. Liberator. Don't want to go liberator. Breaker. Don't want to go breaker. Void knights. It's already max level. Never mind. Tyrant. No. Sage. No. Summoner. No. No, summoner could be good actually. Gambler.
That's just like a bunch of like. That's just literally Garnet and fucking Yuna, honestly.
Garnet and Yuna.
Yeah.
Which one?
Aren't they also hated? Cause like, a freaking Dagger or Princess Garnet from 9 is pretty much a white mage and a summoner.
Oh, cool.
Doesn't Yuna also have healing abilities too?
Yes, she is a summoner.
Yeah.
Yeah, summoners
probably
just
a more-
have healing abilities, just even in 14, right? They have a physic.
Yeah, but it's not quite the same. Like, legitimately, Dagger has almost. There's like two that are similar. So there's two characters, her and another one that are both summoners and white mages.
Right.
And essentially, one's better at one thing than the other. Garnet is better at summoning. However, she's no slouch when it comes to healing. She can do quite a bit.
Right.
So that's technically a real thing. That's been done before. Also kind of digging the idea of a Dragoon with it.
Dragon White Mage, I could go with that. However, Sophia can already be a Dragoon. Yeah, I'm only I could go Lancer. That's kind of almost the same.
Yeah, go for it.
So let's try that. I think it could be interesting going Lancer, yeah. I've been wanting to play Lancer for a little bit too. On haste, inflict foes with status items that increase physical damage taken, or automatically grants the effect of haste after hitting with a fully charged attack. I can just haste with the white mage. There, okay. So this will give me when a combo ability effect is triggered, effects that trigger a successful parry are also activated. Right, I could build it like this. How many combo abilities does he have? Oh, this is trash. Only these are combo abilities? Oh my god. Combo links, I mean. Dragon Fang.
I would definitely warn you. My luck might be changing in terms of D&D. This little dice I bought is really good for today.
You're just gonna roll the dice better.
If I'm using this one, I definitely will.
Hell yeah.
It's the most. It's the best. It's the most. It's the fairest dice I've had.
Let's go.
Yeah, like literally, freaking 7, 19, 15, 10, 12. It's good. 20. Hello.
Hello! Okay, I need to actually level this up. This shit is kind of weak. There you go, level. No, it's level 105. Okay, that was fast. It was like 39. I guess I just spent a bunch of anima this way. Alright. This Lancer scales off agility surprisingly. Lance Horror. Interesting. Oh, after parry. Let's go. That's what I need. Usually this is the enemy's max break gauge on impacts. Yo, I'm gonna be a parry boy with this Lancer. Let's go. Yeah, agility. Pump that up. Parry MP recovery. Let's put it at 15. Should be enough. 15 should be enough. I need to Lancer job affinity as well. Also, link attacks gain the guard attributes. Are you fucking kidding me? I wish you could test this. Where's the training area to test stuff, game? Come on. Is this real? Can we get much higher? That's so godlike. We have the ninja, staff master, treasure hunter. Yeah, white mage definitely has to be the support build. The support's job here in this situation. Filter. Like, it literally is the support job, so. Now I kind of want to play 14.
Right?
Now I just
You
like,
what?
yeah, I'm just like, I kind of want to play 14. All of a sudden, you know.
I will say, there's a lot for you to do there.
There's a lot for me to do, but I already started this. Might as well just keep going.
Fair enough.
What the sage? So shoot bonus. His MP restart was successful. Show shields by 33.8%. Okay.
Alright, let me just check. What's Jesse's game again?
Rumble.
Dude, fucking. So Jesse's last D&D game, which was at least about like 3 or 4 weeks ago. Freaking, all of our characters ended up fucking falling for each other, and there's also 2 other people there too. I don't know if I mentioned this, but my character ended up like falling for the sister of one of my players. Who was married, so it wasn't like anything was really gonna happen. But fucking since then he's had his character low key wanna fucking kill me. And he put up like, cause him and Scarlett to like make memes, and I have them ready for the chat. But also he put a picture of fucking Gojo with "I'll murder you" walking through a field of flowers. And I'm just like, yeah, no, that's fair.
Maybe buff duration? Auto re-raise. Other additional spirit bonus, all abilities that grant status bonus. Okay. I think I need riot magic here if I want to use this for attacks. Oh yeah, Summoner would be good too, because of the chain cancel. Increases sustained MP cost, successful soul shield, increases duration active buffs. Wait. I do have that in the other builds, right? There's no way I don't have that. Am I... What? Am I not using that in the other builds? That seems dumb. Because the other build doesn't have, like, active buffs based on durations, I think. I have Sentinel, and I have... Yeah, I could just be increasing its duration. It doesn't increase that much, I think, actually. That's why, maybe that's why I changed it. Because Barrage. Leviathan. Dude, I really have no idea how to build this. Like, zero idea. No, that wouldn't be useful. No. Strike attack wouldn't be so bad. So yeah, this could be a good good one. Just, you know. Oh, I did Void Knight here. Yeah. No, actually I don't need max Void Knight. Because I don't need the haste. I think getting 400 Void Knight would be fine. It has Lance Hurl. The fuck is Blessing of Light again? Or the Blessing of Lights? There it is. Evocation should be...
Hey, bro.
Oh, hey, look, yeah.
Boyos, what's up?
Hey.
Being chilling. Playing Stranger of Paradise.
Yeah, man, I could have been playing Baldur's Gate 3 right around now.
Yeah,
I'm
true.
so sorry. You got so
Shit.
violent.
Rogue Legacy 2, I could have been at home, could have been playing PlayStation, could have been on the PC, we could have played that cooking game together, because I can't do that on my fucking phone. Admittedly, I do have my laptop with me, but I don't really want to try and find a fucking PowerPoint right now. Yeah,
So-
I got the hits keep coming and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming.
Wait, what have they done now?
All right, so the full story. Yesterday, plane lands 3 minutes after my plane is meant to depart, but technically 18 minutes too late, right? The reason for this happening is boarding is a process that you can't shorten when it comes to flights. They have to go through the procedures and stuff like that to make sure that everyone gets into their seats if possible, and to make sure that everyone is safely in their seats, right?
Right.
So we started boarding at 10 minutes to 8. The departure time that was listed was 11 past 8. So that wasn't going to happen because normally boarding is a 40-minute process. 15 minutes before boarding, you can't get on the plane, basically. So there's a 25-minute time frame where they try and like get people on, right?
Right.
Now, the pilots did say that they were going to do their best to try and save as much time as they can. They were hoping to save 40 minutes in the air. I will say props to them, they did do that. The really unfortunate thing is that we didn't end up actually taking off until about 8:30 or 8:40 p.m. In North Carolina. Los Angeles is about 2 hours, I think, behind the East Coast. So the way that the time works out is basically we're flying for 5 hours, but we end up landing in LA a bit earlier than what should be the case, basically, like a couple hours earlier than what should be the case, right? So we got there, I think, as early as the pilots could have gotten us there, which is, unfortunately just means that there was no way I was going to catch my flight. So we were told to go to customer service in one of the gates, right?
Right.
I managed to find my way there, speak to a guy, and he's like, yep, cool. Unfortunately, the earliest flight that I can book you on that'll go to Sydney is today at 9:55 p.m.
9:50. Like all the way for the day? Really?
A full 24 hours, yeah, basically. Like, I was talking to this guy at about 11:20 or something. I think it was about 11. So it was basically a full 24-hour wait. And I was like, okay, cool, right? Like, there was no earlier flight. There's nothing I could do about that. That's whatever, right? I'm like, I'm gonna get home basically a day after I was meant to get home. That's fine. I missed my flight through no fault of my own. There's nothing I can do about that. Then comes the very important part, right? Obviously, I'm gonna have to stay the night, right? So I'm like, oh, okay, sure. So I'm gonna need to find a hotel. And the guy's like, yes. And then, he clicks away at the computer a bit, and then he says, oh, it looks like the reason that you've missed your connecting flight was delays caused by air traffic control. Right?
Right.
Basically, the initial flight that the plane was making to Riley got delayed, I think, a couple of hours by air traffic control due to like bad weather or something like that. They ended up coming to Riley far later than they needed to, and then obviously they still needed to clean the plane, get the plane checked up, make sure there was no mechanical errors, all that good stuff. Which is why it took so long to be able to like why the flight was so delayed, right? It was delayed about 40 minutes to an hour by the time we actually departed, right? And so he was like, oh, because the delay was caused by air traffic control and not due to a fault of the airline company, we will not be booking you a hotel today.
What?
Mm-hmm.
That is horseshit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What are you expected to do? Control the fucking weather?
Yes.
What a horseshit.
Yep. And this was after he already handed me my ticket. If I had heard this before he'd handed me my new boarding pass or my new ticket or whatever, I would have argued for being upgraded. Hands down. There's no shot I wouldn't have. I'm not making that flight after you make me spend money on a hotel and wait 24 hours, basically, on economy. That's just not happening. I'm sorry.
There's no way that dickhead hasn't
Like-
done this before. What a fucking cunt.
I'm not blaming the person at customer service. I'm blaming the airline company and its policies. But yeah,
What did you? Who were you flying with?
American Airlines, whom I was not too thrilled about flying with, because I know for a fact that they're a pretty shitty company.
Hmm.
And lo and behold, they proved themselves correct. So I will continue to hold that sentiment about that specific airline company. Thankfully, the flight today is with Qantas, Australia's own airline. So I at least am in hands that I can trust. But yeah, I have to check in here at the airport. I wasn't allowed to do online check-in because of the situation, basically. Because I'm technically doing a flight that was with one airline, and now I'm doing it with a different one. Basically, they were like, "Oh, you can't do online check-in. You have to go in, check in, and check in at the airport." I'm like, crazy.
No.
So I try to go to a hotel, get bounced back. This happens 2 more times. I basically spend an extra 20 minutes just walking down the highway, trying to find a hotel that will let me stay the night. After I had to collect my bag, by the way, which took 20 minutes on its own as well. Because I had no clothes, so I had to grab my good old suitcase. So, finally find a place. Unfortunately, the guy at the counter was really chill. He was honestly a breath of fresh air, because I feel like everybody else that I was speaking to was very unsympathetic and very get the fuck out of here. This guy was at least like willing to listen to me and was very happy to just be like, hey, like, let me see what I can do for you. Unfortunately, they only had the 2-bedroom rooms available, essentially, which are more expensive. But at that point, it was like almost midnight. I was feeling like off, and I'd dealt with a bunch of really long flights. It sucked, and I didn't want to deal with this anymore. So I was just like, just hit me with it, like whatever. And he was like, all right, well, what time do you need to check out tomorrow? And I was like, look, because he said that apparently normally checkout in the hotel is at 11 a.m. basically. And I was
Yeah.
like, look, I would like to leave here at about 4, right? And he was like, cool. I'll put through a because like to check out later requires a late fee. So he was like, all right, I'll put through a late fee for you so you can, relax and just leave when you need to, basically, right? And I was like, cool. You're a homie for that one. Put everything through. The total price came up to, I believe, like in Australian, about 1,300 or something like that.
Oh.
Which sucked. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. But that was with there's a $250 like deposit fee that you need to pay that they will refund when you check out, essentially.
I see.
Just as a like in case you damage anything in the hotel and what have you, right?
Right.
So I was like, all good, At this point, I just wanted to sleep. So I'm chilling out. I've had a good night's sleep because the bed was fantastic. I've had a shower. I'm just relaxing, just trying to get myself into a good headspace. I decided I'm going to try and take a nap around 1-ish. Try and aim to maybe nap for about 2, maybe 3 hours, right? Just so I can try and get my sleep schedule to line up better, right? At 2 p.m. I get a call in the hotel room. I answer the phone. It's reception. It's one of the concierges. They're like, hey, what time are you hoping to check out? And I was like, 4 p.m. And she's like, oh, okay. You will need to pay a late fee then for checking out. And I was like, what? She's like, yes, you'll have to pay a late fee for checking out late, because normally checkout's at 11 a.m. And I was like, okay. I thought I'd already paid that last night. The guy was saying he was going to charge me $89 so that I could check out at 4. Right? And she was like, no, on our records, it doesn't look like you've been charged the late fee. So I'm like, okay, well, that sucks. Right?
Mm.
And I was sitting there and I'm like, because I actually didn't think that the guy last night screwed me over. I feel like he did what he said he did. To me, it seemed more like she didn't know what she was doing, or she didn't know what she was talking about, essentially. Either that or there was a misunderstanding, or she wasn't really making sense, right? It felt like she was the one that was kind of misunderstanding the situation, right? So I was like, okay, well, let's be reasonable here. Worst case scenario, the room is just really expensive. The guy didn't actually charge me. He was just telling me there was going to be a late fee. Let's roll under the assumption that hey, I'm going to need to just go ASAP to not get charged more money, essentially, right?
Mm.
So thankfully I didn't have to take too much stuff out. So it was a quick 10-minute pack up, got everything ready, made sure I didn't forget anything. By this point I'd already had a shower and everything. So I was pretty much ready to go. I was just trying to relax. Head downstairs, go to the concierge counter, and I'm like, hey, I'm just here to check out, right? And they were like, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah, I was told I needed to pay a late fee, a late checkout fee. And they were like, what? And I was like, yeah. And I give her my room card, and she's like, what was the last name? I give her my last name. I tell her which room number I was in, and she looks, and she goes and gets the manager, and she's like, hey, he's saying that he needs to pay a late fee, explains the situation, yada, yada, yada. Manager looks at the account, and he's like, no, he's already paid. And I'm like, oh, great, thank you so much for literally just making me get ready for no fucking reason, right?
What'd you do?
I mean, at that point, I was already at the counter. I was just like, yeah, just check me out. It's all good. I'll head to the airport. Right? I was like, yeah. By this point, I was like, I'm ready to go. Right? Anyway, so I might as well just head to the airport. I can chill here for a little while. So I've just been sitting at the airport for a bit. I was hoping to just check my bag in and go wait in like the departures area, right? Because there's a lot more shops. There's a lot more space to just kind of chill out and relax a bit while you wait for your flight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get through like security and stuff like ASAP, like just as early as possible, just so I can like not care about that and just be able to relax and wait for my flight, no problems. It turns out that I can't go to check-in yet because the check-in for my flight doesn't open until 4 hours before the flight is meant to depart. I've just been chilling in the airport for a couple of hours. Still got one more hour to wait before my check-in, before I can go check in, basically. It's a problem. It's a problem of big airports like LAX, right? A lot of flights and depart and arrive at LAX, right? Because most flights route through LA.
They don't want people, like a whole bunch of people sitting in one place, gathering up, basically.
Well, it's not that. It's that they need the space to allow other airlines to use that area to check people in, basically.
Yeah.
Because they only have so many check-in gates, but they have a lot more flights. So for that reason, you can't just come up 6 hours early, 8 hours early to check in, because then we just have one airline hugging all the space, essentially, right? So for the sake of, not having to basically build more airport to allow people in, they just do it on a rotation, which is fair. That's fine. I just didn't realize there was a rotation, essentially, because I've never been in an airport this early. Normally, I arrive at most 3 to 4 hours earlier than I should be here, essentially. Because, like they say, 2 hours. I usually try and aim to be here either 2 hours or more, essentially, just so I can cover for any possible outcomes, eventualities. Maybe I get stopped at security for a bit longer than I should. But yeah. And I was a bit hungry, so I wanted to go get some food. Unfortunately, because I couldn't check my bag in, I couldn't go through security. I can't go to where any of the really good stuff is, like where the actual meals and food is prepped. So I had to just deal with what's out here, and what was out here was a cafe, and I was like, oh, cool, they've got sandwiches, right? Now, boys, I want you to tell me, what do you think a sandwich, just a regular old sandwich, is worth? Now, the one I was buying was egg salad. I was looking to buy it was turkey, cranberry, and cheddar, apparently. They didn't have that many options. It was about 3 sandwich options. No, I want you to throw me a number. Like, how much do you reckon USD?
Regular
say
sandwich. No way.
Just a regular old sandwich. It's I think it was on rye, maybe on wheat bread.
On wheat bread. That's like $5.
Okay.
Should be $5.
$5?
Yep.
Red,
I'm
how much
sticking
is
with $10.50.
it? For how much, sorry?
I'm saying $10.50.
$10.50?
Yeah, $10.50.
Yeah.
Okay. You're both wrong. It's $14 for each one.
Insane.
Of course.
So I put a sandwich. I'm about spending $28 on a basic ass sandwich.
Dude, at Publix, you could spend like
the worst
$25 and get like a bucket. It will last you 2 days of
I
chicken.
want to tell you the worst part. Bro, I want to tell you the worst part. They had pastries and baked goods there.
Right.
Those were like $4 each for like most of them.
Wow.
Like that was the
course.
average price, was like $4. My guys made the healthy options
The more expensive.
$14.
Yep.
But the really bad stuff That's $4.
It's easier to produce. That's why it's so much cheaper. It's such a fucking
Bro, they don't even produce it. They buy the
Yeah.
sandwiches from a company.
They don't buy. Yeah, they don't make anything.
They don't make it. It's just it's bought. It's pre-packed. Guys are selling it for $14. I was like, that's ridiculous. I thank God that the woman at the counter, like, she saw I was buying 2 sandwiches. She looked at me and she was like, "Are you sure you want 2?" And I was like, "Why?" And she was like, "They're $14 each." And I was like,
Even they
I
know.
yeeted it. I know she was like, "This is the wackest pricing I've ever seen."
oh god, dude.
Because everything else there is reasonably priced. Like the drink was like $5 maybe, and I got a large.
Dude,
Like
you
a
could
large
buy.
hot chocolate for like
you could-
$5. I could buy muffins and stuff for like $4 each.
For
Essentially, they were big
$14,
muffins.
you could buy 4 Titanfalls and a half.
Like $14, you can. That's the new metric for
How many
$4.5
Titanfalls?
Titanfalls. How much is
Yeah.
4.5 Titanfalls? Jesus! Now, what about this? What about this muffin? Oh, that's 1 Titanfall, and I was like, what? Excuse me.
Titanfall at a reasonable price, acceptable.
Dude, I'm gonna say this.
Dude, you could actually say the statement. You could buy a cup of coffee, or you could buy Titanfall. Really think about which one you'd rather.
I really think about your decisions.
Oh god. I will say this, bro. You've got some patience. Because I would have snapped at somebody by now.
Huh? No. No. No.
No.
Now, I will say there was a limit. There is a limit to my patience. It was last night, and it definitely would have happened if the guy had told me that I was going to be arriving at home Monday morning instead of Sunday morning. I would have flipped it. I would have 100% lost my shit.
You'd have been like a limit break moment.
So-
And that would have been it. Because I've been holding it. I've been holding it real good. Alright, I would have gone full Karen. Full Karen. I would have been like, I need to see your manager. I want to see who the fuck owns the company. I want to speak to everyone.
Honestly, just as I.
Yeah, don't care.
Oh god.
As it is right now, I am going to try and see if I can like get my way into at least something of an upgrade, because frankly, this has been ridiculous. Like, and I am 100% holding a grudge against them not booking me a fucking hotel.
They probably didn't because of the situation I had last night. But still fucking crappy as all hell.
The whole excuse given was basically like, oh, it's not our fault. And it's like, I don't care if it's not your fault. My flight, like, I missed my flight. Is there a reason why you couldn't have delayed that flight 30 minutes?
Like, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
It definitely
was the
wasn't
reason
your
why you didn't
fault.
delay
You didn't
flight
fucking
that I
break
needed
the
by
fucking
30
airplane.
minutes? Like, instead, everybody else got to go home, and 4 of us who were stuck in Riley, who couldn't do anything about it, basically got told, hey, go buy yourself a hotel, you pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Like,
So fucked up.
because like the big thing for me, right, is it's like when I was leaving Canada, similar thing happened, right? My flight to LA got delayed, right? But
Right.
in that situation, my flight from LA also got delayed, right? So it's like it didn't matter that my flight going to LA got delayed, because the one that I needed to catch got delayed by about 30 minutes to an hour as well, right? And that late at night, right? Because it was the last flight to Sydney that was going to leave the airport, right? I have to assume they knew that the flight from Raleigh to LA was going to be late. They also know that there are 4 people that are trying to catch a connection there. Are you really telling me that all of the people that were waiting for that flight, especially since you know this is the last flight that's going to Sydney that day, right? You're really telling me that you guys couldn't have delayed that flight so that everyone could catch it? It would have made no difference to anybody, right? Especially because like they could make that time up in the air. Like my flight coming to LA from Sydney got here like an hour early. And that one left on time.
Right.
Like like to me, it's just simple metrics here, right? Like I understand that you don't want to piss off your customers, right? But I feel like they're gonna understand if you're like, hey, we have to delay this flight because a flight coming in from LA has been delayed. A flight coming in from Raleigh to LA has been delayed pretty drastically. So in order to let some people catch this flight, we are going to delay this one, right?
Right.
I think most people waiting in an airport wouldn't care at that point. Especially since I doubt there was a connecting flight people were aiming for yet. I don't know many places that need you to connect through Sydney to go somewhere else.
Sydney moments.
It's kind of a, like, because we're kind of like we're a tourist stop most of the time anyway, right? Most of the time if you're flying to Sydney, you're flying to Sydney. You're not flying to Sydney to catch a fucking layover, right? Like, and then where are you going for that layover? Like where are you trying to aim for? Because I feel like if you're aiming for like Bali or Vietnam or somewhere that's like close to like Australia, you would just fly direct instead, right? Like it's a 16-hour flight to get from here to Sydney. That's not an easy flight. That's not a we just do this for a layover sort of thing. Like, I don't think I know of pretty much anywhere that we connect to for, like, other people, right? Especially coming from America. Like, they've got other connections than they usually do. I think the only airline that actually does do that does do flights to, like, Sydney and then continue their flight is, like, Qantas, Virgin Australia. Like, specifically the like couple of Australian airlines that we have, right? Like those are really the only ones that will maybe make a stop at Sydney and then continue. I was flying American Airlines. There is no shot, literally no shot they were doing a layover in Sydney. But you know, it is what it is.
It's really fucked up, dude. It's really fucked up. I still can't believe that they did that to you, to be honest.
Yeah, you know. It's just my luck, bro.
Arden's wisdom.
Currently just watching what Kurt's posted in cooking.
Chris Posey?
Kurt's posted something. Kurt's posted the cooking. I fucking love this dude's cooking videos. They're fucking hilarious.
Tom Cardy?
No, in cooking.
Oh, the cooking guy.
Yeah. Dude's just so aggressively New Yorker. Hilarious. Holy shit, Binding of Isaac has multiple files now?
Multiple players.
Multiplayer?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Multiplayer. Not multiple files. that wouldn't be a society. He already has multiple files. The real shit.
Four
Real shit
player
time.
Binding of Isaac. This just sounds broken. It's very hilarious.
I want to play it. I want to play it so bad. And I
I
know
100% would play with
Jesse's
you.
nice with the game. I'm definitely gonna ask him to carry me.
Oh, dude, I'll fucking join you on the Binding of Isaac. Is it? I hope it's cross-platform.
I mean, you can probably run your game in your Mac, not Mac.
This
your
I can
freaking,
run on my Mac, on my PC. This I can run on my PC.
Yeah.
So I used to be able to run it on my Mac. That easy to run, but I would rather not have to try and use DS4 Windows personally.
Does Binding of Isaac require this for Windows? I guess you're using PS5 controllers, so yeah, probably. Right.
Coming to Steam soonish.
Wait.
That's awesome, honestly.
Yeah, that's only confused.
Yeah. So that's 3 players. We need to find one more schmuck to drag through. Hey, Red.
Red is not here right now. Please leave a message after the beep. Beep.
Bop.
Really just make you buy all of the games you want to play multiplayer, or just like, Red, buy the content. Red, buy Titanfall.
Have you heard of? I mean, Titanfall was like, I didn't even tell him to buy it. I was just like, this is game Titanfall, and it's $3 right now.
I know. I'm doing it for the joke, basically, for the bit. All for the bit.
All for the bit. Everything for the bit.
Everything for the bit, bro. Everything. Alright. Red, do you have D&D today?
I do.
Cool, because Jesse's in the Discord.
That's okay. I'm not gonna bother until I see Scarlet there.
If you aren't always thinking about the bit, you're not a successful person, bro. You always gotta think about the bit. Grind set.
True.
The bit grind set.
It's the comedic grind set, dude. The comedic grind set.
Oh, fuck it, I guess. I should probably save first before I start fusing, because I will probably regret something. Remember when I started the stream, I was like, yeah, it's gonna be much faster to climb the rifts now, and then I'm gonna spend hours on this fucking build. Oh my god, I hate this.
Meanwhile, I'm over here just being like, man, I wanna play all these changes in fucking Armored Core, dude.
You just wanna play game.
I don't like game, dude. I've been suffering with balls from not playing Baldur's Gate for so long, dude. And all these big changes came to Armored Core, bro. Like, the meta has completely shifted. Dual Zimmermans are dead, dude. Fucking... The world is open. Reverse joint, lightweight builds, they're the fucking shit now, baby.
Finally.
The real stuff, dude.
Honestly, they felt pretty weak when I first used them. I was like, it doesn't feel very good. I'm glad they buffed it.
Man, it felt terrible getting hit when you were playing lightweight.
Dude, the movement felt worse. than reverse
It was
joints.
100% hard.
I mean,
It was
reverse
100%
joint felt
hard,
worse than
bro.
lightweight for movement.
Hmm? Oh, that's gonna still be the same, my guy. That's just how reverse joint is, because
What's the
your
point of a
quick
reverse
boost on
joint
the
then?
ground. Your quick boost on the ground is affected by your jump distance. So reverse joint has a stupidly long quick boost on the ground, and then they have a really good jump itself, right, for verticality.
Right.
The really cool thing is that what's changed is that they redid the calculations for weight to speed ratios, basically. So now, if you're under 75,000 weight, your AC is hella faster than what it used to be, basically.
Oh.
And then if you go above that threshold and move into like the 80 to 90k range, you see a pretty steep drop in speed from there, essentially.
But did they remove the delay on the boost of the reverse joints?
No, they wouldn't. My guy, they wouldn't have done that. That's just reverse joint.
Okay.
That's a playstyle thing.
So it still remains the same to
If you
me.
don't like the delay, biped. Just bipedal. That's it.
Yeah. Lightweight's way better.
I mean, it's still the lightweight is a weight ratio. The legs are a different thing entirely, my guy.
Lightweight legs. There you go. Jeez. You're
No,
like that freaking
No, because there's light.
the freaking
No,
nerd
there's
emoji.
lightweight reverse joint leg
I know.
filled with reverse joint legs. That's why I'm saying you prefer the bipedal movement.
Yes.
Yes. Cool. Thank you.
Because for me, reverse joints is just the lightweight ones. I didn't know there was heavy reverse joints.
There's heavy reverse joints. There's also heavy
Okay.
bipeds. Yeah.
I didn't get that far. Did not get that far. What's... I don't know how to fucking build this. Oh my god. I'm just gonna think about the affinity right now. Did I save?
Oh, man.
What have you been doing to distract yourself besides eating?
Playing Monster Hunter now and another phone game I got. I was thinking about watching a video in a second. There's some D&D videos I can watch.
I see. I think my phone is the only phone that out of the server that can't play Monster Hunter now. Like I can't play any like the good games that are coming out for phones for some reason.
I wouldn't say that Monster Hunter now is a good game.
It's not.
It's pretty good. It's alright. I have personal issues with it in the realms of like the game just doesn't like it if you're going faster than 20 miles an hour.
Huh? What do you mean by
Niantic's put in a hard speed cap, so even if you're on a train or a passenger in a
Oh, it detects
in a
like
car,
real life speed. Okay.
it detects real-time speed, so it will literally turn off all functionality.
So you have to walk around to get anywhere?
You have to actively walk around to get anything out of the game, basically. And for somebody like me, who usually spends most of the time on public transport,
No
it
bueno.
sucks. The worst part is that it asks you if you're the one driving, right? And you can tell it you aren't, that you're a passenger, right?
Right.
It still turns everything off anyway.
Oh, so what's the point?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, what is the point of you giving me a button to say that I'm a passenger in a vehicle, and then you're gonna turn off the game's functionality?
It seems like the
anyway?
functionality is bugged.
Probably. I mean, it was Niantic that developed the game, and frankly, I remember Niantic's fucking shenanigans with Pokemon Go. So
Never trust
So that's why I was very
Niantics.
apprehensive about grabbing the game. That's why I was very apprehensive about grabbing the game in general. But it didn't cost anything. I was kind of bored, and Scarlet had the game, and I was like, it looks alright. I guess I'll play it. And it's alright. It's not bad. It's not great.
Not bad. It's not good, actually.
The hunting.
I don't even like it.
The hunting's kind of. No, the hunting is like pretty simple. You just tap at the monster, and your character does whatever combo is associated with your thing. Mind you, I only have Sword and Shield right now, and I haven't unlocked any of the other weapons yet, which annoys me to no end, personally. Because I really want to not be playing Sword and Shield right now. I want to see what other weapons are in the game. And I kind
You have to unlock the weapons?
You have to unlock the other weapon types, and it very much makes me... It gives it... So, something that I appreciated about Monster Hunter, right, is that because you have all of the weapons kind of at the beginning of the game, right? Yes, there are easier weapons to play, but no particular weapon, at least in like a very balanced Monster Hunter game, no particular weapon is better than any other weapon, right?
Right.
Like, for the most part, if you are very good at using hammer and you are very good at using greatsword, you will both have very comparable times when it comes to hunting, right? Like the same monster specifically.
Yes.
Putting other weapon types behind a progression system makes it seem like the other weapons are better than the one you're currently using, right? Now, I haven't seen what Greatsword and the... Because I know Greatsword's in the game, because I think Scarlet has it. I haven't seen what Greatsword can do. But if the other weapons are better at hunting monsters than the Sword and Shield, this game is whack and it's completely missed the point of Monster Hunter. If it isn't, why aren't the weapons available from the beginning of the game?
Maybe they realize that the weapons aren't deep enough to have them all available, because then you just stop playing the game. There will be no incentive to keep going.
I think it's possibly with the current control scheme, right? Because you tap the monster to do your attacks, right?
Yeah.
And so, and then you flick the screen to get your character to dodge. They also put in, what I do appreciate is that in fights, if you time your dodge correctly, you get the adept dodge and the adept follow-up, which is pretty cool. They also put in hunter arts from Generations as well, which I appreciate.
Oh. That's cool.
So that's pretty cool. I'll give it that one. That's this is sick. The progression system is okay. You do need to hunt quite a few monsters in order to make any real progress as far as your equipment is concerned.
Right.
And they've also got a weird progression system of they separate everything by stars, but each star rating drastically adjusts how much HP and damage the monsters do. Which is an interesting idea. I don't know how much I agree with the urgent to get into 2-star quests being a 2-star Jagras, which is just a normal great Jagras with double the HP and double the damage.
That is weird.
Yeah. And then you unlock 2-star monsters, and you know what the 2-star monsters are? It's the monsters that you currently have unlocked, because they let you unlock monsters by progression, by the story progression, rather than what your hunter rank is, essentially. So, or by star rating. So it's if you haven't progressed the story far enough, then you only have Kuliaku, Baroth, Jagras, Great Jagras, and Pookie Pookie as your huntable monsters, and you could either find them in 1-star or 2-star. Now, for some reason, the game did let me find a pink Rathian. I don't know why. But I can't hunt it because it's 5-star, and I just don't do enough damage to kill it. Because gone are the 50-minute hunt time, is we're a phone game now, so it's, I think, about 2 minutes, maybe a minute, something like that.
Right. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah,
You
very
can do
fair.
it pretty quick, yeah. I think that's fair.
Though I do kind of wish that wasn't the case, just because part of the spirit of Monster Hunter is that if you're good enough, you can beat a monster with underpowered equipment, right?
True. Not every monster.
Most, like quite a few actually, because I remember seeing there was the video of somebody trying to go through Monster Hunter World without upgrading their weapons at all. And I think they got all the way up to Kushala Daora before they couldn't beat the game, basically, because the weapon just kept bouncing too regularly.
Let's see. You're just using the iron
Which
stuff?
is, yeah, literally the weapons out the box, basically. No upgrades, just go, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just, it was literally just, because Kushala Daora itself, which is pretty late into World's story, before, like, without really upgrading weapons. Because I can't remember if you get it towards the end of the game, like towards the end of high rank, or if you get it just before getting into high rank. I think it was closer towards the end of the game. But yeah, it's just because Kushala's wind was basically like too much of a time waster, essentially.
Or what if
Is
you
that a
just
reasonable way
play
of
better?
breaking?
How do you do it?
I mean, possibly. The big problem that he was having was literally just that you can't break the wind barrier for Kushala with the dingy ass weapons that he was using, basically.
I see.
Because you need to
That is sad.
stagger Kushala, and they just do too little damage over too long of a period of time for it to trigger the correct, like for it to trigger a stagger reliably enough. And this was him like using pretty much everything at his disposal, like all the environmental effects that he could possibly try, the toads, what have you, right? Like really trying to push the threshold of like play. Now, could the issue be that they were taking like too much damage, which was wasting time? Maybe. But like, I think, given a fair go, I think it's a fair assumption that it's like, yeah, it's kind of more just the wind barrier kind of pushing you around a bit too much, which wastes more time, essentially. But I know when we were hunting Kushala Daora and Wald, we were always like, we gotta have at least one dragon element for the dragon seal.
Yeah, but
Because
that was
otherwise the
definitely a
wind
skill
barrier just
issue.
got to be too much of a issue, essentially.
That was probably a skill issue though.
With the dude doing the weapon
No,
thing?
I mean to us.
That's us not wanting to deal with a very annoying mechanic.
Exactly. Skill issue.
Yeah. I don't call that a skill issue, I call that we wanted to still have fun with the game. Because I don't class Kushala Daora with a wind barrier a fun encounter. I class it as a troll.
I mean, that's probably fair, yeah.
Like, Kushala's a really cool monster. His mechanics are really annoying. Far more
But I'm saying,
annoying than
like,
Kieran.
You're saying
I would
like
say.
you're saying like, oh, he didn't do it because the wind barrier was too annoying to deal with, so he couldn't do it. But I'm saying like that's, and you use it as an example. Us using having the weapons with the dragon seal to stop the wind barrier.
I'm saying that it's too annoying. Because if you remember, the mechanics of the wind barrier is if you don't stagger him out of the wind barrier, it gets stronger as the fight continues. To the point where if you get even remotely close to anything that isn't his head or like the very tip of his nose or the very tip of his tail, you get locked into a knockback animation that is unstoppable.
Right. I have to remember that. Can't
Right?
you
'Cause
poison
do the
smoke on him?
Nope.
That doesn't work.
Because in World they removed Poison's ability of breaking his barrier
Ah, shit.
What's up?
because Dragon Seal existed.
I see.
I was talking about Monster Hunter World's version of Kushala Daora, where they stopped letting you, because in every game other than World, you can poison Kushala and his barrier will just stop, basically.
Right.
Which means that if you were using weapons that couldn't stagger in, you in theory could just try and do some really well placed like poison bombs or poison knives or something like that, right? And like get the poison off, and then you could try and like do some damage essentially. But in World, they really wanted everyone to get into Elder Seal.
Yeah, I can't remember that.
They really wanted Dragon Element to have something other than just being Dragon Element be its thing, right?
Just doing damage.
So that's why they had Elder Seals, yeah, than just being another element. Which I still find such a funny decision, considering that they still didn't make it so that Dragon was all of the Elder Dragon's weaknesses.
Honestly, would have made the most sense to take the dragon to kill a dragon.
That would be horrible.
No, it's a terrible decision. Like, it's a terrible design decision. The way that they do it now, with like all of them having varying weaknesses to Dragon and having like a primary weakness usually, is far better. Like far better. Because it means you actually have to have a varied equipment set for each of the Elder Dragons that you fight if you want to try and like optimize your damage, right?
Exactly.
If they had made Dragon the best thing to use against all of the Elder Dragons, no one would have had any build variety going up against an Elder Dragon. Everyone would have built Dragon Element attack up and just gone with that for every Elder Dragon fight.
Pretty much.
Every single time.
I'm gonna say something. Fire, dragon, ice, you're good. Literally all you fucking need for that game.
For which one, sorry?
For fucking Rise. Fire, dragon at the very start, and get ice at some point, and you're good.
Yeah, there's still stuff that's weak to Thunder, though.
Of course, but it doesn't come up with nearly...
Kushala Yeah, Kushala Daora itself is weak to Thunder. It's weak to lightning damage. That's the point. Because it's a metal dragon, so lightning goes through it. No, it's its main.
The boss, the secondary. Oh, I'm looking this up.
Oh, what is the secondary element? I believe the secondary element on him is fire.
See? Fire.
He hates fire.
Oh,
I'm just saying, if the other is like...
That's not optimizing, that's just being general. I specifically was mentioning it for like optimization purposes. I will still always try and aim for the... I always have one set for each element when I'm using dual blades, and I will always aim for the highest elemental damage on whatever I'm fighting. Because I like to have that build variety of like, let me try and get different weapons so I can use different things.
Technically, you can just play the game with raw, like if you wanna.
Different gems.
It's like you don't need it. You can just play the game with raw, like. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just play the game with raw, 100%. I don't know
Raw
why.
is the only game
like,
that you can't just play the game with raw.
Because
Because unless you get carried in Elatrian.
Yeah. I mean, Latreon was my favorite fight that they ever introduced into the game because they were like, use your goddamn elements, you piece
Yeah,
of
that was
shit.
pretty good actually. That was very cool.
It was
I like
the
that too.
funniest thing. But I was so happy when they did that, honestly. I was like, yes, thank you so much for like acknowledging that elemental players exist.
Yeah.
But it's very funny because most hunt games, like most of the like hunting genre games, I don't really bother with element most of the time. I just go for the highest raw damage thing because I'm just like I don't want to try and think about the systems of this game very much.
Not Monster Hunter.
Specifically, I usually just go for like status, but Monster Hunter, I'm like, I'm in. Tell me, what are all these monsters weak to? What am I looking at here? I think that might just have more to do with like the monster design and the general like way that they treat the monsters in the game, right? Like the
Could be.
ecology
I
of the
don't know.
like I got very deep into the ecology of the monsters and stuff like that. So I am actually interested in seeing like what each monster is weak to,
I see. That's why you're like,
essentially. Well, because in most other hunt games, they kind of treat the monsters like, fuck, what was it called? Wild Hearts was one of the few games I think in a while that went into the genre with like a very similar mindset to what Monster Hunter does with its monsters, right? And being like, oh, these are naturally occurring creatures in the world. Like it wasn't some weird thing that happened, and that's why these things
Like
appear
yokai.
or whatever. It's just like, yeah. It's like, no. These are naturally occurring creatures, and they actually do have an environmental impact. And I actually did kind of I did start looking into like elements of each creature because I wanted to see what each thing was weak to. But then the way that you do the weapon crafting system in that game is just so unhelpful to that sort of like mindset.
I still gotta beat it.
Yeah, I mean because like the way that the weapon building works, right, is you're like trying to path your way to the best version with the best skills attached to it, essentially. So it kind of lends itself more to just being like, well, let me just get the thing with the biggest raw, because I can just make the one weapon and I don't have to do this again, right? Because you need materials for each stage of weapon that you're trying to create if you're making multiple weapons. Which means a whole lot more grinding. So it's like, I think there is a reward there if you wanted to like make the best version of each elemental weapon for each of the possible weaknesses.
I was just
right?
kind of vibing, going like, okay, this katana is gonna be fire. I'm gonna raise it all on fire. This weapon is gonna be poison. I'm gonna go all the way poison. This weapon is gonna be earth. That's what I was doing when I was playing. But I didn't get to get it in game.
Yeah, but you still, but you still have to like get all of the materials for each thing, though. That's what I mean.
Yes.
Which is a decent amount of grinding, and the game is very fun. I don't think I would have been too fussed about doing that grind, but like that would be like I'm gonna casually aim for this, because I do believe that the game would reward people for like pushing to the very far reaches of like one particular element when you fight a monster that is weak to that element, essentially. But I could be wrong. Who knows? I didn't go too deep into the game. I got to a place where I felt like I was at an optimized build, and I was like, I'm good. I'm happy. I've done all the stuff in the game.
That's it. You might hate Stranger of Paradise then, because the grind never ends. Just never ends.
I don't mind a grind that never ends, but because Stranger of Paradise doesn't necessarily have a definitive end point.
That we know of, yes. Because of the rift.
Yeah, that's the thing, is like Stranger of Paradise is just like optimizing your build to a ridiculous degree.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. It's not like where you're optimizing your build so you can be a balanced thing that you can use against a boss. No, you're optimizing your build so you can one-shot shit.
Pretty much.
And the game knows. The game
and-
knows that you're doing that. And then you're like, okay,
Yeah.
you're gonna fight 10 bosses then. In a row.
Yeah. And it's like, all right, well, you can one-shot one boss, but can you one-shot 10 bosses in a row? And you're like,
And the boss can one-shot you.
and you just go bat and you play the game.
Yeah. it's like-
But in saying that though, you don't go super crazy grinding all the time.
no, you're just
Right?
playing
Like,
the
you
game.
play other games and then like, yeah, it's like, you know, you play other games and you come back to Stranger Paradise, you play that game for a little while, and then you play some other games and you go back to Stranger Paradise, you play the game for a little while, right? It's not like
Yeah.
egging you on to be like, you have to be optimized, you have to do this. It's like, no, here's the grind. Like, at that point, it becomes more of like a like comfort food, right? Where you're like, I just want to relax a little bit. Open
Yeah.
Stranger Paradise and starts grinding.
Yeah, you open I open Stranger Paradise and just like fucking kill shit in the rifts. That is literally that's exactly it.
Yeah,
It's a
and
relaxing
I
moment.
love me a good game. I love me a game that does that every now and then, where it's just like sometimes you just want to grind in a game and feel like you're getting somewhere. Just I'm gonna hit this thing a few, like I'm gonna kill a few things, and then it's like, oh cool, I got a piece of equipment that's slightly better than the one I was wearing. Sick.
Hell yeah. And then I'm gonna
Hell
fuse this
yeah.
with this,
And then
and then I'm
just
gonna
keep
open up
going,
the
and I'm gonna
spreadsheets.
I'll get that spreadsheet open, you're throwing all the data points, and you know what?
It's
I call
kind of
that a
similar
good
to
game.
Armored Core if you think about it. But like, what if
Yeah,
in the
probably.
Armored Core you like bought pieces that had plus effects to it, and then it's like, I don't know, fucking patch the hyena blessing that gave you a special bonus. Patch the hyena, I don't know. Soul of Guinevere, you know. And there are a billion different classes. I guess the classes are the legs.
Would be the funniest, literally the funniest thing. They added in Soulsborne bosses as extra things that you could add to your AC. That would be
That'd be
the
busted.
funniest thing, dude.
That'd be so
Actually
busted.
hilarious. That would be the funniest, dude.
That would
I'm
actually be
still-
Omega busted.
I'm still holding out hope. Still holding out hope that somebody eventually makes a mod where you can play an AC in Elden Ring.
It will happen.
Oh, did you see? Actually, you might know. Oh no, you do know about this. Zully the Witch took the you know, the satellite that shoots you down at the beginning of the game.
Oh, and the cutscene?
Yeah. Like
Yes.
there's a big satellite that shoots you down. There's a model of that in the game. And she
Right,
put
because
it
the
in
cutscene
Elden
is
Ring.
in-game.
Yeah, and she put it in Elden Ring. And it's so big. It's actually bigger than the Erd Tree. Like,
That's funny.
apparently when you put it on the map, apparently when you put it on the map, it literally covers it's so big it could cover the entire map. That's how big it is.
Let's go.
So it's like, I can just imagine the AC mod where like they put in the satellite and like the like far like skybox, right? So you just see it kind of floating there as like a set piece, right? They could even do a thing, right? Especially if they like make it so that when you like get into the AC, you like call it down, right? They could have it be like the source point of the AC is from the satellite, so it's like this is the thing that drops off the AC. That would be cool. That would be hilarious. I just wanna be able to see a fight with Radon where you just call down a fucking AC and go ham with him. I would really hope though that like the mod really buffs all the bosses and stuff like that, so that it feels like you're not just shit stomping them with an AC.
Okay, I am. My brain is about to explode making this.
Alright.
I'm sorry. Hold up. I think that mod would be cool actually. All right.
I'm gonna head off because the check-in should be opening in about 20 minutes, I think. So I'm gonna go head up and see what's going on.
Well,
I'll talk to you guys later.
see ya.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. In terms of affinity, I think I'm almost done. I need to check something though. I need to see if damn, I didn't think about the monster affinity so this could be active here. Let me put
I
There's
do
like
go
mage.
do D&D as well, so I'll catch you later.
Alright, see ya. Have fun
Alright, have a good one.
with Dins. See ya. Not Lenny. Samurai Ronin? This is so high. For death. That will reduce the MP costs on my white magic. Plus, this increases slash damage, right? So it's gonna be good for this guy. Yeah, that's not bad if I have samurai. Here. Plus, I'll be able to get the samurai bonus. Yeah. So NPC correlation. Hopefully this actually works for what I'm thinking, which is like using magic to restore MP. And then I'll raise the MP limit with the riot magic. And it's worth going for prayer of death and stuff, because we increase the power of the magic. I'm not sure about keeping this though. Intellect +4 and Spirit +4 is very nice though. But none of these other effects I'm too enticed about. Potions really, this is kind of like utility that's cool, but like it's not super needed, you know, like not like I'm gonna die if I don't have it. I need to change this Primal Warrior shit though. And this should be based on agility, -20, and enemy weakness. Don't really need it. I mean, I think it is good to get the 600% stuff, but I don't think I need it. I don't need I don't need this too. So the last ones can be the Black Mage and what else? Should I take that? No, right? Could be Summoner, but it won't get me to this. $179 would be 300 and damn it! It would be 300 and something. Magic Knight doesn't get to this point. Do I need Arch Wizard? Trans Soul. Increases the potency of a primary soul's plus someone's blessing. So social increases the duration of active buffs. This could be really good actually, because I'm gonna buff myself with White Mage now. Yeah. Getting more Summoner would be nice. But this also gives me MP from Soul Shield. So maybe I should go Summoner Black Mage on the boots. Not on the boots, on the leggings. I definitely need Black Mage, that's for sure. No Summoner. I need to speak about the blessings, not the blessings, the evocation in Ultima. Gotta make sure I'm balanced out. I need more Ultima. Oh, I need to change these. Because they don't have Ultima or Vocation, I didn't pay attention. Am I getting Ultima or Vocation? From any of the guys here? If I even... Actually, I need to... I'll think about that last. Because I might not need the Ultima or Vocation. Black Mage. Would this be enough for the Black Mage actually? For right magic. 220% plus 179. That would be just enough. That would be just enough. Because I can erase it. And I would get right magic. Then what else did I want? The Summoner shit. There's nothing that uses sustained MP on White Mage. It's really nothing. So I don't need Summoner. The Summoner effect would be useless, right? Duration of the active pulse would be good. can just cast it again, fuck it. I can just cast it again. It costs no mana. Machinist is repletion. For the void. And then prison piercer, so shield. I'm gonna change that. I know the spirit's nice, but I feel like I should change that. I should probably go with intellect, more for black mage, right? Oh, I wanted Pilgrim actually too. There's so many things I want to fit here. Okay, so how about I'm already getting some Sage, so 120% is already guaranteed. I'm pretty sure because I use Sage on Sophia, so I don't need the Sage there. So I can put some Pilgrim because I want Pilgrim to use the abilities, actual combo ability stuff. $400 is a lot though. That's quite a bit. I can get to it. No, I can't get to it actually. The Pilgrim is an active eater. I think Pilgrim is a no-go actually. I'm not gonna try it. No Pilgrim. I need burn black magic. What else can I get? Void Knight? I get haste, but I can already cast it. More Magitech Knight? Could go for this. No, no Sage. This actually be kind of sick. I think I think this could actually be kind of sick. Huh. Oh. Quick charge. Quick charge. Red Mage. Red Mage. But is it needed? Red Mage or Summoner? Don't need the Summoner. Don't need the Summoner, fuck that. Don't need the Summoner. Don't need the Summoner. I'm going for Red Mage. Yep, I'm going for Red Mage. Red Mage here and Red Mage here should give me enough, I think. I'm gonna try to get red mage to 400%. Where's red mage? Yeah, that status aimment thing, very good, very good. The charge attacks go counts for the magic too. That's why I want red mage. Okay. I need the Ultima red mage. Use. This one would do. Magic stroke. Okay. Yep. Red mage instead of what's this? Yeah, so that is a pretty good ingredient on Ultima. Alright. So oh no, I was gonna change this. But actually it's fine. I was gonna change both actually. That's fine. Is the amount of time required to charge attacks. And I'm going to get on the Wisdom Glows Red Mage as well. Oops. Red Mage, Red Mage. Runic protection or counter. Seal of blood. Berry HP recovery amount. Assassinate slot. Right. I think I'll take this one. Bop, bop. Oh, that's funny. Okay, keep the tyrants. Take this. That was correct. I went back for no reason. Keep the tyrants. Take Crimson One. Alright. That is not enough red mage, sadly. Can I take off Serena? I think I can. When it says affinity, it's definitely not the my character's affinity, right? I thought it is. Serena for bang. Puts me in the red mage place I want to be. Okay. And you have tyrants. And my mage job affinity. Oh, I'm running out of red tails. Treasure hunter. Oh wow. It's really similar to the one I have. What should break cost? 10. It's high spirits. It's very high self. Hyramo too. Don't I have this one? I think so. Okay. So last thing to change is this breaker. Could get more tyrants. Summoner's already getting chain cancel bonus. I need a warlock actually. Fuck. Yeah, I need a warlock. I 100% need a warlock. And that's what I'm getting. Ain't no way. I don't have Black Mage here? Hold up, oh, okay. I do have it. Staff mobility. Fuck it. Let's take that one. Why not? Damage dealt white magic. That's even better. Yeah, that's even better. We got strength, which I don't care about, but like, the white magic's there. Strength damage dealt. Not gonna use bursts. Weakness break gauge recovery. Sure, that's better than strengthless ore. And then Dark Lord. That's a lot of crests. That's a ridiculous amount. Insane. Yes. Okay, so I have riot magic. I have quick charge, Mystic Knights. She can raise more. Imperial Knights. This. My agility is not that bad. It would be nice to get 800 sirens, but it's not like super necessary. Can I just get rid of the tyrants here for something else? No. Also has effect. Yeah, you're getting Majestic Knight system, which is very nice. I shouldn't get rid of it. Should not get rid of it. Okay. The Thief's Gloves here, so I can still get like some nice, you know, some nice drops. But there's Staff Master. I'm gonna go Staff Master actually. Because holy crap, it's Staff Master. Thirst for Chaos? That's a cool name. Okay, Staff Master for sure. Like, holy crap. Let's take a look. Strength, Intellect. I'm getting the bonus for Spirits on every ability, right? Spirits and Intellect. Right? Yes. Let's see what I like. Dark damage, hold RT to trigger additional attacks. Does that count as a charge? I'm gonna have to see. Hold RT to trigger additional attacks. Oh, that's fucking cool. Hold up. And spirit. Ooh. Banishment. Heaven's Rate. That's fucking cool. I've seen this one. Golden Blast. That's kind of sick. And I get Assault Hook too. So I can move. Yeah, it's totally worth using this actually, just because of the Assault Hook. Moving the Assault Hook is gonna be so used. Where do I want to put the Assault Hook though? I guess on the, after the first one? First hit? Or maybe I can, yeah, after hold actually. After hold will make the most sense. This seems like he does so is gonna do so much damage. But I can't charge it, so I'd rather something that can charge so I can use the effects of Red Mage. They're all to trigger additional attacks. This one is increased attack power. Triple Stings also increase attack power. Just break cage. Whirlwind. That's fucking cool. Deliverance. It's okay. Meteor Strike. It's okay. Just still. That is definitely a hold. That is definitely a hold. Last one is gonna be what? This? I think would be fine. Banishments. This one. Banishments here. Okay. I think I like that. Alright. That's only halfway there. I still gotta do the Lancer build now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me save here. And also, I still have to actually add the effects. I have to add the effects. Oh wait, it's fuse. Fuse. Skip to a jack. Let's see here. Anything better white magic? No, right? I'm pretty sure there isn't. I wish I could just search for white magic. But I could add. Oh, there you go. And cost white magic. This one is much better. Improves effects barrage. Okay. Alright. There's no reason to think about this one. Just put it in. Oh, I could go with the gunslinger instead of machinist. Right there. That would balance things out more. The ultimate evocation, right? That would put me below 7 though. So let me think about it this way. I guess I could just like replace any other ultimate vocations if I need to. I don't necessarily have to like worry about like getting this one right now. Use. Let's see, special effects. No spirits, huh? How about intellect? Oh wow. Why not? Why the fuck not? I really want to get rid of this though. It is an artifact weapon. Staff combo ability. Could use this something else. Something else. Need your strike. Intellect and stamina will break damage taken. Which summon Belassi is more useful for white mage? Leviathan or Phoenix, depends on what you want. Nice. That's a pretty cool. Okay. So I don't need to change the Titan. It's a Titan right now. But I don't think I have. Nah, I think I'm just gonna take. If I make a black mage build, will I need this intellect? That's the problem. Like, I feel like I probably will, but I can get it from here. So it's fine. Yeah, I definitely will need that intellect. Leviathan or Phoenix. Okay, I gotta keep that in mind. So I gotta raise Leviathan or Phoenix. I will just take this for now. Since I know I'll get more stuff, I'll take this just because I'll get the... Oops. Just because I'll get damage dealt. Doesn't really matter which one I pick here. I guess Arcane Blade, I like that more. Alright, so let's take the intellect. Holy is non-elemental, right? No, Holy is an actual element in this game. Is it? No, it isn't. Leviathan Phoenix for Red Mage for the extra spirit stats, and remove for Black Mage or Red Mage for the intellect stat. Gotcha. Holy... Yeah, Holy... It doesn't matter. I'm gonna take these ones. Holy is a element. True, because you can inflict Holy. Damn. Yeah. Because traditionally it isn't an element, but in this game it is. Yeah, I'm gonna go like this. So I'm gonna keep Machinist and Tyrants. Yes. Right. So this is better now. For now, I'm gonna keep it like this. Nah, fuck that. Let's make it stronger. Let's make it stronger. Not the intellect. I need. Oh, what is it called? Can I get damage dealt white magic? There could exist a buff duration white magic for the stuff like Rejenga and stuff like that. Improved effect. Damage MP cost white magic. Where is it? Charge time reduction white magic would be good too. Yeah, I'm gonna take that actually instead. I'm gonna get it from here. So what would cost that? Oh, it has to be an ability. Oh, it has to be an attack ability, the third one. Okay, even if it's a weapon. Alright. So between MP cost and charge time reduction, I think charge time reduction is more useful because Rejenga and Histaga are gonna be free. They're gonna be free, so I'd rather just cast instantly. Or as fast as possible. Yeah. Okay, so charge time reduction, damage dealt, Arcana Blade. Yep, keep these ones. Hey, wasn't there a better one that I could have used in terms of charge time reduction? Or am I going crazy? Buff duration, that one has buff duration. That one is a level 4 one. You can also use Reinforce as a command ability to make charge times. That is true. I forgot that can be used for charge time. Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Can you improve Reinforce in any way? Like, is there an effects that you can get from Reinforce? That's a lot of animal crystals. Fuck it. I hate how it completely goes back. That. Do I want this? No. No. I don't want it. Okay. Find improves duration, reinforce 1 gear. Ah, duration. Yeah. That's good. Improved buff duration, yes. Cool. Tyrants. Yeah, that's the only thing I wanted to change. Right, for now this is good. Let's see this one. I do want to use Flea, so I'm keeping that Flea. I need Spirits. I'll charge time reduction on my magic, it's already preset for me. With an enemy damage down, search time reduction magic. Let's go for Spirit first. Spirit. +7. It has Analyze and Warcry and Look. I think I'm gonna take the Luck too. Critical HP recovery. I don't have the anima crystals for this, that's for sure. Let's fuse. What was it? Yes, it was the helmets. Equipped by me. And then we need spirits. I'm gonna turn my AC down. Okay. This is the... I could get the spirit from this too. This comes with intellect and spirits. But this is being used. I think this is being used in an old build. I don't think I need it anymore. I don't want to risk using it though, so I'm gonna take it from this. Yeah. Unlock. I'm not gonna use Analyze or Warcry on this build, so let's keep this so I waste less materials. This build will crit. Elemental vulnerability resistance, that's for me, not for an enemy. Break gauge recovery speed. Will the HP recovery and critical matter on a white mage builds? Like, I'm gonna be healing myself, so like, it could be nice though. Like when I'm taking a hit, I'm like trading. I think it could be nice because I'm gonna flick them and I'm gonna start critting, and then I'm gonna start attacking, right? And then I'm gonna tank a hit, but then I'm gonna restore HP. So it could be good. Could be good. It's better than a break cage recovery speed, that's for sure. And then look. And I'm keeping my mines. Yeah. I would only get this if I didn't have the amulets that I currently have. Which I already have, so I don't need it. Alright, that's good. Ah, that's anima crystals spent. Upgrade, special effects. Oops. To one. Max this out. Intellect, maxed out. Don't really care about these ones, so I'm not gonna grade them. They're not gonna be that useful. In fact, I will probably change them in the future, so this one is fine for now. Get that spirits. Increase the luck, because why not? That will get me better drops. Improved effect flee. 400% Tyrant has they covered. Sorry, I missed when you said that. Has what covered? The haste, that's 600%, right? Because 400%. Oh no, yeah, the crits. Sorry. 400% Tyrants will give me HP. Yeah, how critical it hits. Yeah, that's what you're saying. For sure. And then I'll be able to critical always when they're afflicted. Plus, they'll have the Odin effects, which is also counts as affliction. For some ungodly reason, like it's so busted, I think that counts as an affliction. Okay, so equipped by Jack. 250 and 400% has HP recover, so you didn't need critical HP recover. Oh, I see. What should I change that for then? Agility, I guess, because I'll be critting. Or is there something like White Mage specific that I could get that would be good? Maybe Holy damage dealt? Or action ability MP cost? Charge attack, no, charge attack wouldn't count. So shield, buff duration would be good too, because the buffs. But then I'd rather just get something that's, oh no, this buff duration is not, yeah, buff duration there, yes. No. For anything that makes cost stats, just aim and proc faster. Oh, good idea. So that means that I could put it on my leveling up thing too. Status ailments accumulation. Wait, what? Equipped by Jack. Equipped by Jack. That's status ailments accumulation. There it is. But then this already has the seal of blood. I mean, I could take the seal of blood, right? I was planning to use flee, teleport, and what else? Flee, teleport, and something else that I was gonna use. Oh yeah, the white mage one, command ability. But it's not that much actually. This one has 3 points. Damage dealt black magic. I'm gonna take buff duration actually. But then I'll be casting so fast, so I don't even need the buff duration. You're right, status ailments would be better. Status ailments would definitely be better. The Seal of Blood would still be fine because I'll be doing Holy, right? So I could Seal of Blood instead of using teleport for movements. Yeah. Or I could use flee, teleport, and then Seal of Blood. Flee, Seal of Blood. That is ailments accumulation, spirits, and luck. Right. Narian. Oh, that one has Shadow Burst Champion, but I already have a Ronin build. Right. Unless you want to cast Seal of Blood before the area attack, then that's fine. I'm totally okay with that. I'm totally okay with casting Seal of Blood. It's not a problem. Not for me. Okay. What's that little phoenix thing down there? Hey, thank you for following Kikote 4444. Welcome to the stream. Let's see here. Next step would be going for the chest piece, right? Summon-tachi, I'm not gonna use that. Holy resistance is not useful. Enemy weakness damage dealt. I'll keep that there, and I'll get spirit and intellect if I can. Here. Let's see. Stealth combo ability, could get some of that too. Or the MP costs as well. Let's see which one has higher. That's just 1 point. Damage dealt. 2 points. 0 points. So should MP recover. And that comes with spirits, so I won't be wasting as many materials. Let me see the ones with spirits. If I have like an insanely high spirit one, I'm just gonna take the one insanely high spirits. No. All ones. Oh, that's a tree. Another tree. That's a chew. This is what I'm using though on the build. I want to get rid of it, like I said. That MP costs Sunshine though. I don't wanna waste it on this because I would throw it away. Right. You know what? I'm just gonna like not go full optimal and take this one. I'm gonna take this one. Yeah. So should MP recovery. Quite nice too. So let me think. If I put intellect here, I kind of want to get rid of this one now. Because the intellect and spirit. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna do a detective decision here. Because I don't have that many materials. So I'm going to go spirit. And I'm gonna get this one and just go roll with this one. Yep. I guess this costs nothing to keep. Spirit. So should MP recovery and enemy weakness damage dealt. Keep the Dark Lord and keep the Demonologist. Demonologist is like such a cool name. You can always replicate gear if you have Medikin materials. That is very true. I have very little Medikin materials because I don't do a lot of world grinding. I don't have a lot of time to play this, usually. I probably should have duplicated that, but I feel like I'm gonna get better stuff as I go up the rift, regardless. I just need this for now because it bothers me that I'm not raising White Mage on it. You know? Because he's always gonna be active because he gives me increased monster quest efficiency. I guess not always, but for a long time he's gonna be active. So I kinda want to raise that White Mage, so I'm being it's being useful for the other types of builds that I have. Okay. So that should be it for this one. Let's go for the gloves now. So the gloves, I want Maybe I have something for white magic here. Yep. It's only 1 point. Hey, that's not bad. Gonna cost a lot. How about damage dealt? Nope. Let me see if I have any buff durations. Reinforce. In this one. Because reinforce also makes it so that it's harder to break me, right? So that's like really good. Ice translation software to English. Nice to meet you. Hey, nice to meet you too, Kikote. I also sadly is your name Japanese or is it's Japanese? Yeah, Kikote. Or for yon yon yon. Welcome to the stream. Because I have been learning some Chinese on Duolingo. Yeah, your name is Japanese. Nice to meet you too. I lost my train of thought here. Let me think. Let's go for spirits. Also, I wanted to say that I also speak Portuguese, so maybe the Portuguese translation is easier. Like it would make more sense, but I'm sure the English translation for the Japanese would be fine too, or vice versa. You know what I mean? Spirit. What is focus again? Focus is from monk. As I'm Japanese, the account name is Chinese, but I don't care. Chad's moments. Yeah, because usually it's not just like kanjis, right? In Japanese names. That's why I got confused a little bit. Okay, there's some nice spirits right here, but not like super crazy. The building in this game is super hard. Let's get the status ailments accumulation. Oh, that is very nice. That is so nice. 5 points. Oh, this one comes with buff duration. Oh, but it has other good effects too. I don't want to lose those. Enchants, dazzling bullets, barrage, seal of blood. I'm gonna take it from this one because this one has lance hurl, and I feel like I'm gonna need that, unless charge time reduction. There's a better one. If there's a better one, there is not a better one. But this one comes with MP costs lance combo ability. Okay, I've decided. I should probably change the summon blessing too, no? I should probably do it the other way around. This Fenrir is gonna give me more stuff. But then it's gonna cost so much to switch these. It's gonna cost a lot. I'm just gonna eat this Fenrir up. I think I will regret this decision actually. Let's go back to the status aim accumulation, and let's get the one that's not gonna cost so much, not gonna waste the materials. This is the one. Okay, I need Damna. There's no other choice. I have to use that one. Wait. Status aim at accumulation. Right here. Yeah. Doing Lightbringer. I won't need that. Swear, I just keep this. It's no big deal. Lord and Tyrants. Yep. Yes. Alright, let me save before I mess up anything. Let's go for this. That already has damage dealt by magic, so that's pretty good. And then you can break damage dealt. I don't really care about the break damage. I want to do damage instead. So let's see. What kind of special effects could I get? Not many options actually. Oh, it's because I'm using the wrong one. White magic. This one is kind of godlike. Holy crap. Yeah, this is kind of godlike. That would make it so fast. Strike damage dealt. I'm doing strike. HP, don't need it. Weakness, break gauge, recovery. Always nice to have some break gauge. Apparently doesn't help white mates. Very good if you get rid of it. Ah, I see. Thank you. Sorry I saw your message too late because I was like lost in thought. But I didn't get it. I didn't get it, so I'm good. All right. Yep. Charge time reduction. White magic. Strike. I'm not using Earth. I'm now using Windbreak. yeah, just weakness would be better, and I don't really need the HP, so this will be like that, and I'm gonna switch those for spirits. Spirit, 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 spirit. So all the way at the beginning. Soul of Chaos. I have it on the build, yeah. Ooh. There's a level 4 spirit. Yeah. I think I'm taking this. Strike. Now, do I keep the break damage dealt on enemy weakness, or I keep this is higher? This is a bigger invocation number, and I'm going for damage and not break damage. So, however, this technically increases our damage, like quote unquote increases our damage. I just realized too that I want to be soul bursting things. I guess bosses will be soul burst because I have to soul burst them by walking up to them. But like regular mobs, I will not be soul bursting them. But Riot Magic might fix it. Break gauge recovery. Let's go for damage. Let's go for damage. I'm gonna keep this one, and I'm going to insufficient materials. Okay. Let's get spirits. Yeah, confusing. All right. I'm running out of materials, but let's keep going. That has spirits. That has spirits and intellect. Not many spirit options here. Oh, this one's pretty good. Soul of Chaos. Charge time reduction. Only. I'm scared that I'm using too many materials for a build that I'll certainly change in the future. Seal of Blood. This build is kind of all over the place too, I'm realizing it. MP cost white magic. That's good. That's really good. Yeah, that's good. Less combability. That comes with agility. This one's good. I'm gonna take this. Strike resistance, strike damage dealt, or enemy weakness. Afflicted. Enemy weakness or strength. Strength would be better because my combo abilities will still use a little bit of strength. Alright. looks good. Okay, I made it. I made it. I think this is fine for now. I could definitely get more effects here. Oh wow. But I think this is fine for now. I'm gonna try it out. If I die, I die. But I gotta work on the lance build now. That's gonna take a while too. I feel like I should just go back to Ronin here. Just so I can just play immediately, because I'm tired of building, kinda. Was it Ronin or was I using Samurai here? I don't remember anymore. Let me actually check. The catnip was for the Ronin. So it was Ronin. Let me go back to Ronin. Yeah. And what was the sword I was using? I can check on my presets. I'm not gonna change it, don't worry. Triangle. So it was the Gembu. Gembu, Gallant's Helm, Carnage Attire, Wizard Gloves. Helm, Carnage Attire, Wizard Gloves. Okay, I think this is good here. So I'm gonna use this as the off build, just in case I need to like kill something because the other build's not strong enough, which will probably not be. And then next stream I'm gonna build the Lancer build, because I'm kind of tired of building. I've been building for like 2 hours, I think, or more. Okay. So let's go with this. And I'm gonna save this preset, save the game first, change preset, save the preset to here, save battle set. Yep. Just realized I can upgrade the special effects. Cannot forget about that. Hit by Jack. Fuck it. No need for some Itachi. So shoot MP recovery, that would be nice. Set as ailments. Don't need the ice damage. Damage dealt white magic. Strike damage dealt. Spirits. MP cost white magic, reduce that. Got some more strength, fuck it. Alright. Let's do the Gilgamesh challenge over there. Oops. Save. The monsters are fine. I wish I could test this build on a training area in here in the rift, but there's none. Does not exist. It's very, very sad. Where's status ailment accumulation? That one. Okay. Just top this off. Ah, I spent too much. Right. No worries. And Tyrant is not being raised, so I'm gonna switch Ash out. The party. White Knight. Right, let's do this. Beat all enemies. I thought it was gonna be a boss. Okay.
All right. This is the one.
Oh, they're both using Odin. It's fine. Okay, I just gotta remember how to play White Mage now, instantly.
Let's loot this place clean.
We'll take care of the rear.
Okay. Go to the light.
Damn, that is actually really fast.
Time for a change. All right.
Alright. Let's Rajenga,
This one's got
Protega,
It's not over unless we give up.
Shelga, Holy Histega. Holy. Woo! Look at that damage.
You need to try something else.
Love that.
Here they come.
I'm always up for a challenge.
And I get MP back because of MP circulation.
This might be worth using. Lucky.
Yeah. Okay, it's kind of working. It could be much stronger, obviously. It's not that bad. I didn't want to do Holy there.
Pressure it to the other side.
Oh, I can keep going? Wait, hold up. I can do one and then the other? I didn't know that. That's cool. That's sick.
They brought friends.
Just take it down.
Die. Die. Diaja. Woo. Big damage.
Take it from here, Neon.
Histega again. I interrupted it. Is that the holy? Oh, they just killed it. These guys are strong. Ouch. You know, I'm not really using the summoner. I think the summoner effect.
More fodder to kill.
Sooner this is over, the better. We'll be here forever at this rate. What's that?
Okay, just die. Alright, let's get our buffs back.
I'm ready. All right.
Oh, these guys are chasing me.
Hurry up and try it on.
Rajanga. So the Shelga. Oh, come on. Do it. I can also hit Karaga. Right. This challenge isn't too tough. This build is new. But if I was using it like my other builds, it'd be like super easy.
No rest for the weary.
I'm not sure the summoner effect is worth it here. Because I'm not like switching. Because I want the power of the riot magic to be active. And then MC circulation. So maybe that's something I can change.
Just when we were almost done.
That guy didn't die. Ouch.
Finish this soon or meet our ends.
Right, that's cost nothing. Gonna cast them all. New lead badge, die. Ouch. Yeah, I'm thinking I can definitely change this around. Don't know about the final builds, because the final builds is gonna have Lancer and not the Samurai. So I might want to be like switching more often
Reinforcements.
into the Lancer. Ouch.
Your strength is sealed off. Keep your wits about.
Bob. He came back. And he's dead. There you go.
All right. That's all of them.
Any victory is worth celebrating.
Okay, any elixirs?
Let's see what's inside.
Only Eater. Is it high Eater? Alright. Yep. I can restore my friend's HPs. Yeah. This summoner not really being used. I could get 178% on maybe Red Mage. This would also be really good to get 178% because it will enhance my intellect and spirits. which will enhance my damage by a lot. Getting over here too would be nice. So I've got plenty of options. Like the high summoner is okay. Like I'm getting strength and intellect and some spirit here, but it's not worth it in comparison to the amount of extra stuff I could be getting. No, that one's not worth it. That one, I can just cast the haste. Like, and this would be cause your next ability to do increased physical damage. No, not really needed. Yeah, so between Magitech Knights or the Black Mage, that's what I could get instead of a summoner. Oh, cool. I like now relying on the summoner sushi thingy. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I do get mannequin materials here. I always forget about that. I don't think I want anything here. Oh, the spirit actually. It's only on sword though, so like, I guess it works for the. And that's also the psychic great sword, right? It works for psychic warrior. Yeah. So I'm going to place a marker here. Yep, nothing here either. Strength. That has some intellect on it. Nah. Nothing here really. If I was messing with enemy abilities, I could start thinking, but like, I think I have all these enemy abilities. Alright, I'm gonna get this because I'm curious. Lancer's Handbook, look at that. So if I make a Dragoon build, well, let's use that high potion.
Okay.
There. Okay. Save. The samurai level up? Or Ronin? Save. I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for helping, Riku. And thanks for following Kikote.